Hey, how are you? My name is Megan. Welcome to my first year law school life. There are a lot of challenges in law school which will test the strength of your sanity. Terror profs do exist, not to mention the unending number of books we have to read. There are, however, those who make law school life bearable. My friends, family, and my crush. Oh my god, where do I even begin? Believe it or not, I know for a fact that he liked me. I happened to receive a love letter from him just the other day. That was the happiest moment of my NBSB life. It read, "To the love of my life." I initially couldn't believe it. It's a confession. For me!
To the love of my life, the skies are bluer, the grass greener, and the birds as chirpy as ever. The sun bestows upon them the nurturing rays of sunshine. I can hear Mother Nature thank the sun for bringing us the gift of life, and I have to thank you for giving me the gift of having to meet such a wonderful girl like you.
A throat-clearing paragraph indulges in empty rhetoric that does not advance the thought to be presented. Instead of saying all that, why not just say that,
"You give me life." I was stunned the first time I saw you in class because you are beautiful, even in the way you carried yourself.
Shifting tenses occurs when the writer shifts from the past tenses to the present tense and vice versa. The proper way to say this is,
I was stunned the first time I saw you in class because you were beautiful, even in the way you carried yourself. I was even surprised when you answered our professor's recitation questions the other day and kept thinking that you should be called for recitation every meet because you are lovely when you know just what to say. And intelligence in a girl is a major plus for me.
Run-on sentences are sentences that contain too many ideas without proper punctuation. By placing the proper punctuations, the sentence becomes,
I was even surprised when you answered our professor's recitation questions the other day. I kept thinking that you should be called for recitation every meet. You are lovely when you know just what to say. And intelligence in a girl is a major plus for me. I really wanted to say, could you repeat that statement again, once more, for the second time around?
Now this one's just obviously repetitive. Redundancy or needless repetition occurs by using words unnecessarily or using words for a second time. Say instead,
I really wanted to say, could you repeat that statement? Perhaps it is a sacratone you used that day, or perhaps it is something else. But I found myself wanting to say something more than a declaration, yet less than a grandiose list of recollections.
Verbosity is a stylistic fault that disregards the interests of an audience. In a love letter, it's more appropriate to say,
Perhaps it is the sweetest tone you used that day, or perhaps it is something else. But I found myself wanting to declare my love. I didn't want it just to be a list of things I like about you. I can't see myself not wanting a girl like you.
A double negative occurs when you use two negative words or constructions within a single clause. If you do use a double negative, it cancels out into a positive. However, this is not correct and is not an acceptable grammatical construction in English. So, simply say,
I can see myself wanting a girl like you. After eating with friends before class, a click-clack of your heels is heard from the hallway.
A dangling participle is a modifier that has nothing to modify. This is an error caused by failing to use the word that the modifier is meant to be describing. Instead, say that,
After eating with friends before class, you would go upstairs and the click-clack of your heels would be heard from the hallway. I immediately panic or, get excited when I hear that you are nearby.
a typographical error is an error in typing or printing, especially one caused by striking an incorrect key on a keyboard.
I ain't never heard of no girl who sends me like you.
A triple negative occurs when one uses three negative words or constructions within a single clause. The proper way to say this is,
I have never heard of a girl who sends me like you. Know that I love you, and I hope that you do too.
Syntactic ambiguity refers to the presence of two or more possible meanings within a single sentence or sequence of words. To correct this, say,
know that I love you, and I hope that you love me too.
Girls, piece of advice, there's more to looks. And guys, whenever you write your girl a love letter, see to it that you have basic composition skills.